Oh, I thought I was live. Hey everyone. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. Let's see. Um, let's see. Um, I gotta figure out how to get my link. Hi, I have no idea who's joining me. I am trying to figure out how to share my link to invite people. Whoever you are, if you want to say hello, you can. Sorry guys. Hello. Let me see. I wish I knew how to share my link. Oh, there it is. Sorry, this is my first live, and I'm just learning this whole thing. So I just wanted to try this out tonight. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. As soon as I find out, if anybody else is going to be joining us, then I just wanted to kind of start by saying hello. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully some more people will join us. I'm hoping. Can you hear me? Type a one in chat if you can hear me. who's watching me. Graham. All right. Well then. All right. So, I guess I'm gonna start by saying I'm going to be on my channel, kind of giving. I'm in your backyard. Um, okay, let me find out where that is. There we go. Okay. Yay.
Hey, it's me. Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you? I'm trying to figure this thing out still.
No, well, good for you, sweetheart. You know, it's never easy to try to. This shit's a little complicated. Excuse my language. It's
What
a
was that?
very. It's complicated to figure out how to do the live stream stuff.
Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out why my
You gotta mute. So
voice is
go to your
messing, and
YouTube.
I
Go to
can
your.
barely hear you, Jets mom.
Hold on.
Oh.
No. So go to your YouTube
I'm
and
gonna go back
cancel
to my
out your
screen now.
and mute your YouTube. Well, hello, Stephanie's channel. I hope anyone is having a fabulous night. I will jump down as soon as I see a message. Hey, where'd you go, girl?
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I am like trying to figure this all out. Sorry
You were totally
about
fine.
that.
Don't worry about it, babes. Totally get it.
There is no romantic ending here. I'm so sorry, guys. I am like trying to figure this all out. Sorry. Okay, let me
You're
mute
totally
all
fine.
that.
Don't worry about it, babes.
Okay,
Mute that, and you're
I'm
all.
trying to turn it off. Okay. All right. Let's see. Did that work? Is that any better?
Yep.
All right.
I got to move
Sounds
rooms,
good.
and I apologize because we are. It's me and my husband's anniversary, so we are
Uh-huh.
got some takeout. You know, sitting there cleaning
Oh,
up the
yay.
dishes.
Well,
It
have
was
a good night.
nice. Oh no, yeah, I won't. I won't be. I will not be.
Yay.
This will not be a big night from for Jet's mom.
Well, I mean, honestly, I got up at 5 yesterday and I still have yet to be to bed. So,
Oh, bless your heart. Oh
no,
my
not so
god.
much drama. Um, I am
Yeah.
not going to
So
be having drama page at all. I am actually on my channel going to be um telling stories about my days and nights working in the ER and some of my experiences. And I will
great.
be letting people also come up on panel and maybe talk about their experiences or any other stories that they feel like they want to share. You
Yeah.
switch them
Honestly,
anyway.
I love the concept of talking about uh, real life situations that are a little out of hand, where you're just almost like you
Yeah,
couldn't imagine it. I think that's a great platform to start with, especially because of like you said, that foot in the door place that you have. You have a great position
right.
because no one thinks you're watching, but you're seeing everything.
Absolutely. I really just want a place like you have, a place where people feel welcome, a place where people can give their input or speak their mind. I mean, just as long as it don't bring any drama to the channel.
So yeah, no, I mean, sorry, my camera's kind of weird here,
No, you're
but
okay.
yeah, and that's kind of the whole thing for me too. Is you know, we talked a little bit about this last night. It's sometimes we have to be careful because a lot of creators they might be fishing for information or fishing
Yes.
for more drama, and as we've talked about on Discord and other places, the last thing I ever want is for someone that I care about is to hurt, for no reason. Because this is YouTube. This is not the real world, guys. Like this is about like talking your story, sharing your piece of life. It doesn't have to be negative. People choose to make it that way, and that's their choice. But I guarantee you, what I always say is karma always comes back to you three times fold if you're not going from a heart centered place. And it's true. Like it's you got to be careful.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. And like I said, I'm not looking for all of that and come
Mhm.
here to try to find whatever information you're looking for. You ain't finding it.
Right.
I'm
Well,
done with that kind of drama and oh, it's just I wish I don't know. I'm kind of just to the point where like you are. Everybody just needs to be nice, be kind, get along. I mean, if you're just here for the drama, you come to the wrong place because I do believe I know how to mute and block hopefully soon.
well, yeah, there you go. Right. So I will tell you one thing though that is pretty fascinating to me sometimes. People are going to say nasty things or like make comments about the way people look or the way they act or the way they sound or their story or whatever it is that you're sharing. And that's
Hmm.
okay. That's going to happen, right? That's going to be that everybody has a right to their own opinion. But when it comes down to people that
Everybody
are
has an
actually
opinion.
creating content, it's not okay to not be responsible as a creator. And that's what I want people. That's always my message. You gotta be responsible because here's the thing. Yes, people are gonna do shitty things. Especially let's say you blow up, like let's say and the thing is everybody that are nasty, I don't see creators that have over 100,000 subs being dicks to each other. Excuse my language. I apologize. Dick as in Richard heads to each other. You don't see it because they don't care. They're past that point, right? But it's always before
Absolutely.
that. They're mean, and they play these
Hmm.
little games. And I get it. I get it. I totally get it, but I also don't think it's I and I'm
A
so glad
lot
you
of people get
so glad you
it.
see it like that.
I do 100%. I understand it how you do, and I like I said to you yesterday, I totally love the feel of your channel and the way you have your channel. It's very welcoming. It's very nice, and I just like the environment, and that's I guess something that I would like to have along with like people being able to show and tell their experiences like I do, like I will be. Um, and as long as everybody's respectful and they are not out for like all the trolling and stuff. Anybody and everybody's welcome to join my panel. Hey, let's talk. Let's have fun. Let's.
But that's I think that's great because I think it's brave. It's very brave of you. And here's what I would also say to people that I've whether you've been in that blue wrench dabu dee dabu da thing. Sorry, that's my thing. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now, now.
if you now, that's my other thing. Yeah, I know. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Katie. Like whatever it is that you're in, if you owe someone an apology, reach out to them. Like if you've made poor choices in the past, either sharing information or being is it called trolling if you're trolling for another creator and just to give them information? I don't even know what that's called.
That's called
Is
a
it a word?
mole. I was informed that
Mole?
today. I
It's
was like,
moly? Are you
I
moly?
mean, yeah, I
God.
guess it's, yeah,
Mole,
it's called a
mole, mole, mole.
mole.
No, like, that's so funny. I don't even know. I don't even, that's how wonderful I am. Like I don't even know what these things are called. I'm not handling this lighting very well.
Yeah, me neither. I'm like trying to figure out where would be for my camera angle. Guys, I'm still new at this.
Sorry.
Well, I've already told you, Mac, you're in the wrong place for drama. Because honestly, I really would like to. Um, what do you mean, bitchy karma? That's not very nice of you. But
Let's see.
I'm not looking for all of that at all.
Yeah, it's frustrating. There we go, a little bit better.
Oh well,
Yeah, like that's the thing that a lot of people
the
are
end.
here for just they dig it. That's their thing. That's their thing. Good for them.
Absolutely. But I know I shared my first story on your panel. I'm gonna share it on mine today, which is the kind of a-hole-ish story. um, I work in the ER. I am a housekeeper in the ER, trying to advance my way up to where I want to be, doing phlebotomy. One of my very first days on the job, I had somebody flood the bathroom floor and not only flood the bathroom floor to where there was puddles everywhere, but they took the Johnson and Johnson's baby shampoo and they poured not just a little bit, they didn't just dump it, they poured the bottle out all over the floor, making it a hellacious mess to clean up. much, much suds. It was definitely a slip and slide in there. It was definitely interesting trying to clean that.
So here'd be the question. It's your very first day, and
Yeah.
it wasn't like you wanted to go to a supervisor and be like, what do I do? What was
No,
your
not at
first
all. Because
right? Like what was your first instinct? What'd you do? How'd you handle it?
Well, I went to the linen bag and, with my gloves on, and I took the like gown that was in the bathroom already, and I like threw the gown down on top of the puddles and trying to clean it up, but it was such a mess that that didn't even soak up all the water. So I did end up having to go to the lead on the shift, and she's like, "Well, why don't you go grab a couple dry mops because I've never dealt with that situation myself," she said, "and let's see how that works."
Oh, that's so so yeah, it's funny because I used to when I was about 25 many years ago. I I had just gotten back from an overseas job, and I really I was planning on going back to school for for further education, and life happened. I needed to pay the bills and that kind of stuff. And so I got a job as I'm bilingual, so I got a job as a receptionist. Well, within 2 years, I took over the company. It happened to be a commercial cleaning company. And it's funny when I hear stories because it's the level of training you need in a hospital contract. They must have trained you. There's so much OSHA requirement that's insane, or or just even clean room requirements. Like you have to. I bet they have to technically certify their cleaners for certain levels of cleanliness, and it's crazy what they expect from you.
Well,
It's insane.
they now they used to use several products for cleaning, but they now have lessened it to one product that they use for cleaning everything, and it's like oxycide or something along that line, but it's so potent that like it will clean any and everything, which makes it a lot easier, a lot less time for cleaners. And
That's amazing.
when I say that it works, it works.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, and that's the whole thing, and I think they don't really let you also, from my understanding, is they don't subcontract. I'm not sure if you work directly for the hospital or if you work for a subcontractor, but they will not subcontract you unless because you have to be you have to be certified to deal with like biohazard stuff, which technically in the hospital is anywhere you touch. I mean, if you really think about it, but like we're talking like blood and you know bodily fluids and such.
You have to agree because like the company I work for is like a Christian based kind of it's Mercy Health, part of Spectrum. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but I know that they are all over.
We no, I was actually
um,
I was born at a Mercy hospital.
okay. They are like a Christian based kind of thing, and so if like any subcontractors that come in that say don't say like we're environmental friendly. Everything we do is environmental friendly. Everything we run is environmental friendly. Right on down to the the solar panel things and everything. So if we're going to subcontract to a company, that company also must be aboard with the whole being environmental friendly, using only certain products, using them products only certain ways, kind of thing.
Oh, for the actual product, yeah. There's so many
For everything. I mean, everything. Like even when like the way that they would run their business, it's got to be an environmental friendly kind of thing.
it's and so this was 2005 to 2000. Oh, hey. Sorry. My Uncle Wayne is saying hi to everybody. He's not these are different friends, but this is Uncle Wayne.
Hi.
You can say hi. You gotta hi,
Hi,
Uncle
everybody.
Wayne. Hi.
Thanks for saying
He's
hi on my
the
first live.
yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice talk. She's fun. and smart.
I don't want to keep it too long.
Thank you,
I know
Uncle
it's our
Wayne.
anniversary.
I love you.
I know.
Oh gosh, she's so cute.
I'm so happy
No.
you're joining me.
Yeah, and I'm
Like, who am
sorry.
I going to
No,
talk to for my first live? Like, it's like the weirdest thing, kind of.
no,
Especially
I
when you got
told you,
nobody talking in chat.
I'm totally happy to support you. And as long as, and I love the fact that you started out your live with the premise, that's similar to mine, is that we just got to be kind. This doesn't have to be a drama centered focus.
Yeah.
We want to share things about ourselves. And 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 this is what I would always say to people: if you're looking to do this, clear your karma before you start something or anything in the world. If you need to clear your karma, go to that person, reach out
It
to them, and say,
definitely
"Hey,
makes you
I'm
feel a
sorry."
lot better and a lot lighter.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm
You're
trying.
doing absolutely great.
But yeah,
So you were saying about the
back down to
cleaning
no.
process.
Yeah.
Everybody's
It's
stealing
not
my lines.
really clean. It's like huh?
So everyone's stealing my lines. I'm a nobody. Is that what you just said? I'm sorry. Maybe I misheard you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said, "Woo, I'm a nobody. Nobody's in here."
That's okay.
I know, because I enjoy just talking to you sometimes, all the time.
That's fine. This is practice. If no one's here, you're just practicing, right? And if they're here, it's really
I'm
hard to
just
tell with
practicing.
YouTube. And you're doing okay. You're doing good. Get your voice going. Rev up that, internal confident engine that, it sucks because it's hard. It's hard to put yourself out there.
Yeah, definitely. Especially on your first time doing it with nobody there.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she's coming. Or somebody, anyways.
Well, I'm glad I'm somebody to you, so that's good.
Oh, you know what? My oldest is here. Watch this. Hold on, just 1 second. Adriana, come here. Hold on. I want you to see her. Oh,
I can actually move
back
to my room.
Okay. I want you to come sit by your mother. No, come here. Meet this mom. She's got a little boy. I'm not her little boy. And she's seen these pictures of you. Oh my gosh, she looks just like you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. How are you doing? I know it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. We're like sitting here on like a little video. How you doing, sweetheart?
I told her, I said, I gotta go live. I said, I gotta go live here in a minute. She's like, okay, you want me to shut the door? And then she runs.
Oh gosh, yeah. Totally. What do you think of your mom doing this?
I don't know. I thought for a minute it was you out there watching me because I had one viewer and they wouldn't say nothing.
Gosh, I think someone's
like, Adriana, is that you? Better say something.
No, my camera's like blurry. I don't know.
All right, you can go.
Adriana, what grade are you in, babe?
Uh-huh.
What grade is she in?
What grade are you? She said, what grade? What grade are you in? She's going into 10th, she says.
She's not a baby. She's
getting up there. I'm older than what I see, what people think.
But like I say, they're always going to be your little baby, right?
Always, no matter how old she gets. She don't understand that part because she's at that 16-year-old girl stage where nothing matters but what she says.
Would you ever go back there? Would you ever go back to that age?
Honestly, I mean, I didn't have the greatest, but I had a pretty good bringing up. But I would do anything to go back to that time when I didn't have to have bills and I didn't have to worry about all that other stuff. I mean, that's the only thing I would probably go back for.
Yes. Pre-adulting, I have dreams about that. Here, Jet, say hi. Hi. You gotta well in the
Hi, Jet.
hi.
How are you tonight?
Good.
He ran away.
Ice cream on your face.
Good. That's good.
Blow it up.
I hear more about you than you know.
10.
10, yeah. She just turned 16 and she reminds me all the time, Mom, I'm 16 now. I'm gonna be driving here soon. I'm going to do my road test here soon. And I'm like, I don't care. It's you getting older, not me.
Those days. I actually kind of I right at her age is when I became a little adult from my situation, my life. But like, it's very interesting though. I think things are they're so different now. Like kids have so much different influences, and they have a lot of other opportunities
Yeah.
to
And
see
they want to
more than
grow up so
they might not
quick.
be ready for.
It's sad because they want to grow up so quick. And now I definitely understand what my parents were saying when they said, don't try to grow up so quickly. Like, you're going to regret this one day. But I wanted to do my own little thing, you know?
And those are the like it kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier, like just being kind. If you really get that, like those are the ages, like at that age you think about it, people are kind of like they're discerning for the first time their own power, their own control issues with their parents and friends. And I think I feel like this is why I feel like what's in the YouTube community, and I don't, if it's okay to talk about this, you can just cut me off if you want me to. If
Oh,
you
no,
want
you're
to, of
good.
course.
No, no, no,
But
no. You're good.
I feel like there's a lot of the YouTube community that they it's almost like whatever took place in those time period in their life, they're really easy to jump back into that and step out of adulthood and be really mean and nasty to each other. And I love the fact that you kind of started off your premise of this channel saying that that's not something you want to do. That's huge.
No. And
There are a
honestly,
lot of people
like,
that are here watching it and looking for it. They want it. They want it. They want that drama. They want that mean stuff. They love it. It's like they live for it.
that's
Okay,
what
then
they
go
feed
watch
for.
fucking reality TV. Go watch like Housewives of wherever the fuck they are.
There's
Like
plenty of scripted drama on
there's
TV.
plenty of other shit out there you can watch. Like instead of like pushing real people, because the problem with this YouTube platform is you actually push real people to you know even though it might be not necessarily be intentional or you just think you're doing the right thing for with that blue wrench thing. You think you
Hmm.
can really hurt people, and they're crying and they're hurt and they're scared and they're and it's not and then they feel unsafe in sharing that because of what's happened. You have to be as a creator, you have to be responsible, and if people can
Hmm.
understand that more, I think yeah, there are plenty of creators. If you want the drama stuff,
You
go find a
definitely
creator
got to
and
be
go
tough
do their
skinned
thing.
too. I've seen
You,
for a
you,
lot of
you need a
after a
tough
lot of
skin.
all the things that I've seen, you've got to have the tough skin and can't let those ridiculous comments really get to you. You got to brush them off, or otherwise you'll find yourself down that drama hole.
I think that there's people too that because of that we were talking about the bully aspect of that 16-year-old age. When you're being
Hmm.
bullied as a kid, and I remember this 'cause I was bullied very hard. I remember
Hmm.
that feeling of I just want to fit in. I just want to be, and then all of a sudden, the people that I thought I'm fitting in with, then they crush you as soon as they can. As soon as you
Hmm.
think you're kind of right there, and I have plenty of stories I could bring up on that subject, but just like I
Oh,
think that
plenty.
that is what happens to a lot of people in this community,
Hmm.
and I'm proud of you for starting it with the premise that you did. That's exactly what this has to be more like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I knew that I came in and I knew right away, when people were jumping in and we're looking for the drama. Well, you ain't finding it here. I was able to put my foot down because you're in the wrong place. Honestly, I know a local mother that is actually on my Facebook, And there was a day when she was on her live stream and crying and talking about how the bus driver was bullying her daughter and how she was so upset over this. But probably 3 months later, she wanted to, because her son had made a post and my daughter had commented on this post and said, sucks to suck. And mind you, these two used to date. These two go back and forth with each other constantly. And the mother's got to step in and, like, tell my daughter she's going to get her for harassment. She's taking her to court. She'll be suing her for slander or something. And she said, for what? For saying sucks to suck? Your son came back at my daughter saying
Your
women belong
son.
in kitchens.
Let's remind you, your son. I mean, for real, may I use the word bitches?
Mm.
May I use that word or no?
Yeah, yeah. I'm fine with
You know,
it. I'll
us
probably catch
bitches,
myself slipping.
as bitches, we can be crazy. You know,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
when it comes to that you know, when it comes to stuff, you know, that is part of our nurture nature. It's weird. That's why we're such great mothers in certain ways. It
And
doesn't
mind you,
mean
that
it.
she had the kids
You are raising a
older
son.
brother.
You are raising. You do not sit there and what kind of son are you raising? And this is why I'm so
That
mad at this new society that
well,
we're living in. I
the
have a
thing
huge issue on
is
this.
he shot back at
Chivalry
her
is
and said,
dead.
"It's
Chivalry
okay."
is dead. Don't
Yeah,
expect chivalry. It's never happening again.
absolutely not. But he shot back at her and said, "It's okay because women belong in kitchens, so go back to the kitchen." Because she was doing the dishes for the teacher in the
Misogyny is
classroom earlier.
chivalry is dead, but misogyny,
But
go
look,
for yourself.
I was
Get
more
that
than
for
willing
yourself.
to take her phone, and I sure did send the older brother a message letting him know, you will stop contacting my daughter, and you can let your mother know. I was watching her that live stream when she was whining and crying, literally bawling about the bus driver picking on her daughter, and yet she's gonna come at my daughter for doing something that you two have been doing back and forth with each other all this
Oh, I'm
time.
sorry.
I don't think
I apologize. I misheard the situation. I thought it was a boyfriend.
it was. They did date at one point in time, but like they were still friends. They were going back and forth with each other, and just like teenagers do, you know the old saying, "Oh, he only picks on you because he likes you." And
Well,
well, the
probably.
mother felt the need to jump in, and I felt the need to let her know, keep pushing my buttons because you done mess with the wrong mother.
You
I
know,
said,
and I
and the
don't.
funny thing is these two would have dealt with it. It would have been done and over
They would
with
have been
right
just fine.
after those two comments and would have been just fine had you have not jumped in into it.
I see where you're going with this. I totally see where you're going with this. Because yeah, there is certainly that same perspective on what we're kind of talking about. You know, it's that same thing where if we don't, I don't know. I don't ever want to be. I don't want any subs. So go away. Just kidding.
Don't
No,
mind me.
like no, no, but in reality, like what you're saying though is so true because I think that's the problem, right?
There's
You
too
know,
many
you start
parents willing
thinking,
to jump in on situations they're not needed.
isn't that kind of that blue wrench thing though? Isn't that
Yeah,
kind of what that
kind of.
happens with that? You get the power,
Yep.
you get that blue dabu dee dabu da, and you're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna tell you everything and
Yep.
anything. I am gonna be your spy. I'm not gonna
I
be
am
paying
going
for
to rule
shit.
this
I am not here to make money.
situation.
I am here to help you. I am your servant. I am your slave. You
Yep.
know, it's
That's
like,
what it is.
and that's why I'm saying if anybody ever gives me a wrench, I'm like, I'm a pretty wrench. Boom. Just a pretty
Yeah.
wrench. I'm not here for anything
Yeah.
else but to be pretty ish.
This
I'm not
they
saying I'm
need us
pretty.
to look
I'm not saying I'm
cool.
pretty. All I'm
Yeah.
saying is
Right.
that I'm not here for like to boss
Well,
people around my blue da woo dee da woo da.
well, I
Boom.
mean, there has been times when I'm like, hey, calm down, be polite,
Oh, there are
don't
really.
talk like that kind of thing. But
And again, I'm not talking down to people that have that ability that actually are really able to focus in on that stuff and like kind of like really watch the chat and stuff, like really pay attention and that's a great ability, and there are a lot of people that need that.
Mhm.
Absolutely,
I mean,
absolutely.
I still do it without that wrench. I'm like, look, be respectful, okay? I don't care where I'm at. I'm like, just be respectful, okay?
Yeah, and like the thing is too, like if you ever hear a creator, this is what I would always want to say to any creator out there. If you're hearing that someone's crying, that you've hurt somebody, I mean, as a wrench, you also have the responsibility to bring that to the table too. Like if you know someone's hurt and like misunderstood, there's a piece there too. You don't have 100,000 subscribers. You're not too fucking busy, bro. You can at least give someone the time of day if they need it. If they're what you don't know, because you really don't know what can happen to someone in certain positions, especially in the world we live in right now. There are people that are hurting, really hurting. I've had people cry. I'm like, they're crying, and I'm like, I love you. Like, listen, I'm here for you, but YouTube is not the real world.
Don't let it affect you so much.
I would love to say that, but that's not what they need to hear at that moment, obviously. But it's
I
the
I
truth
get
is
that.
it's not the real world, and these people that are taking this like the real world, like their drama is so fucking important, and then they make up like it's so stupid. I mean, there
It's
was
almost
something I
like,
saw just right before I jumped on here. I saw something, and I'm like, now, they're all gonna be friends next week. Watch out.
I
I'm
know,
like, oh,
that's
let's get some
exactly
drama
what I
started.
said. In
I guarantee you, best friends next week. Oh, yeah,
That is
what is
exactly
that?
what I said in a stream tonight. I said, you know what? The funny thing is this stream, I don't care. Y'all can fight, we can fight, all of us can fight. Like sister, brother,
Kindly.
hate each other one day, and tomorrow we're all best friends. Like this is one big family, okay?
That's what I feel like. That's what I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I guess maybe like you had someone in your chat that they like the drama stuff. So they want to go searching for that. That's great. That's
Mhm.
fantastic. It's fantastic.
Go find it.
And even if you decide to change your channel up and 'cause I guarantee you, yeah, it probably does get you subs. I think that's what they refer to as buying subs is when they do
No,
that.
you
I mean,
can
I don't know,
actually buy them.
or like clouting or something, clouting. I don't
No,
know.
you can actually buy subs, I guess, somehow. I don't know how, but you can literally go buy subs and like I don't know how it works, but you pay for them and like they just count as subs on your channel. Although you don't get their views because they're not real people kind of thing. You're just paying for
Oh,
that number.
oh.
That's the way I understand it, and that's the way it was explained to me, kind of thing. I don't know where you would purchase these subs. I don't know how to go about that, nor do I care. I'd rather grow organically, and then if I get views, I get the views. If I don't, I don't. Like me
What
for
do you?
me, and not for who
Hey
you want
Siri,
me to be.
where do I buy subs? Is Walmart, Costco?
Hey Siri,
Can
where do I
I
buy subs for
Costco package
YouTube?
of subs? I'm going for like 1,000. And can you add like 4,000 hours to my live stream? Thank you.
I know, right? Right. Siri, can you please tell me how to buy subs for YouTube?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is.
Hey Alexa.
I and I know you have also seen what some of the things, same things I've seen in the communities. So for someone to start like a genuine, authentic channel, I'm happy for it, and I'm happy to support you. in your journey, and I think you are going to do great, especially with that topic you're looking for.
Mhm.
And again, like what I say is like, clear your karma if you got to with anybody else before you start, because they're going to come after you. Because I already had one person come after me. I'm like, huh? Well, I didn't know you were mad at me. What did I do?
What? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, really? You're so sweet, though.
Thank you. Now I can be a bitch if I have to,
Oh,
but
me too. Don't get me
well,
wrong.
now, right?
We all can. That's the mom in us. Look, when you step to my
Well,
kids, you
experience.
got the wrong side of me.
Yeah. So if an adult talks to your child like you're talking about, if another adult
Exactly.
talks to your kid, go. Oh, you kidding me? Ooh.
I think the thing that got to me the most is the fact that she was not long ago on a live stream bawling her eyes out about how this bus driver was picking on her child, but yet it's okay for you to do it. I mean, you're still an adult. It doesn't matter if what you do for a living, you're still an adult picking on a child. Back off, okay? You're
My
joining in
son,
on
my
high school
son.
drama. Time to grow up.
So it was like 2 years ago before COVID. Jack, like, and this is like one of the kids. Like, I thought was really cool. Like, this kid was cool. Like, they talk to their little buds, your kid's little bud. They're like in third grade,
Mhm.
and his little friends really, really likes alligators. And the kid, I guess they were on the bus coming home, and they got in a little argument about. Well, I guess the kid said to my son that he doesn't like wrestling, like like WWE stuff, whatever it's called.
Mhm.
And my
Oh
son's like,
yeah.
"Well, I don't like alligators." Like, I don't like alligators, so like there's essentially like third grade fu. Like, and so this
I
kid,
I
oh my
kind of
god, so that right there, and my kid is a nice kid. That turned into this like thing where I had to. Oh god, I was like, really. I had
that
to call
reminds
the
me of
mom.
a fight my sisters had growing up because
I had
one
to call
liked
the mom. The
bacon more
mom
than
called me,
sausage.
and I'm like holding my shit together to be like, "Are you kidding? I don't have time for this." Like, it's an like.
Right.
And so then, of course,
Like this is such a dumb
his
argument. Like
kid's
what are they
birthday is like the
doing?
next week or two, and like, of course, I feel like guilty, mom.
Hmm.
So of course, I buy the kid a ton of alligator shit, and like, I'm like, I don't like, really. You're calling me about my kid and our, okay, your kid is like wrestling, my kid is like alligators. Like, they got in a little fight, and
Yeah, my sisters got into an argument and didn't talk to each other for days because one liked sausage and the other liked bacon more than sausage, and like it was literally a whole blown out fight. And I'm telling you, like these two
or over
are
pork, over different types of
over.
how prepared pork, pre-prepared pork, most likely.
And I'm telling you, these two were together like this, always together. They literally didn't talk for
They broke up over
days,
pork.
almost weeks. Oh, over one liking bacon more than sausage. Yes.
And Stephanie, you're like, I'm vegan. I'm vegan, bitches. We're over
No,
this.
I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not a part of that. I'm the older one, so I'm like, I'm glad I did not know. Like, I am not even. No. I was the sister that was like, would you just stay out of my crap? Just stay out of my stuff, okay? Stay away from my stuff.
I was like a mom. I was like a mom. I was the mom.
I was, I was
And
too
yeah,
because
so
I was the oldest of four of us. So
it was just two of us when we were little, and then things changed. But yeah, I'm the oldest, and I think the oldest is also an interesting position when you start looking at. It'd be interesting to diagnose people as creators, what position they're at. Like, are you the oldest?
true.
It might
Just
be
by their
interesting to look
demeanor.
at, because I mean,
Hmm.
maybe my whole demeanor on some level has more to do with not like life experience, more like life experience from perspectives of
Being
just
the
fucking get
oldest.
along. Just get
Yeah.
along. It's easy to be nice to each other. It's really freaking easy to be authentic and genuine and nice. They're like really not hard things to conquer.
I
Like just
mean,
and the one thing I can't stand, this is my big thing I can't stand, the huge is I can't stand people like, going up and being like, oh, well, this person said this thing about you. And then this person said this. I had friends, we're 40 years old. We're 40 fucking years old. And they went after me. And one of our friends added me into the chat.
that's
And
the
it was
game
about
on
me.
telephone
It was
that
about me.
nobody ever wants
It's
to
about
play.
my views on medical freedom. And I was like, now, A, this did not happen. And B, how the fuck old are you guys? Like
Right.
real? For you to come and you person share that about our conversation that was private that didn't take place in the way you just said it did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very interesting how people can be so childish so easily in a group mentality.
That's that game of telephone where everything, by the time it gets to the last person, the whole story is totally different. And by that point, it's so, I don't know. I find it easier. Okay, to be honest, I have no filter. I mean, I really don't. I just say what I think and think what I say. I mean, I don't even think what I say, honestly. Some things I may, I don't know, it comes across rude, but I don't mean it rudely, because I don't think about how to word my words. I just say the words. My mom's always said, one day, Stephanie, your mouth is going to get you in a lot of trouble. You need to start thinking about what you're saying before you say it. My only response I can say back to her, well, at least you know you got the truth because I didn't have no time to think of any lie because I don't care. I mean, I
It's
don't mean to come across rude. That's also my personality. I'm very snarky and sarcastic kind of a lot of times. But if I'm not,
snarky and sarcastic and straight mean and nasty are totally different things. My husband's from the Bronx. We talked about that in chat about another creator. Like I'm like I get certain personality. I get that you can be fierce and you know formidable, and
yeah,
you gotta be like you do your diva thing, right? But
yeah. It was
you
actually funny
can
because I
still
met one of,
be kind. Boom.
absolutely. Well, I like met a distant cousin of mine a couple of years ago, and like I was of course older in my own home. Me and her mom became really really good friends. Okay, like but we're cousins. It's a long history down the line. Our My dad and her grandfather, we connected them by like where they grew up and like the road that they grew up in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, kind of thing. It's just okay. But long story short, my cousin hated me, literally hated me.
The
Told
whole
her
time.
mom, no, for the longest time, she told her mom, if you don't ask her to leave and get out of the house, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'll move out. Her mom said, okay, bye. You're going to have to move out because if you cannot understand, that's just how she's not trying to be rude to you and she's not trying to be a bitch. She's like,
Oh, this was
you
a
can
kiddo.
go. Oh, she was 18 at the time, 17 or 18. But
So
look,
she's a
she ended up
kiddo. She's a
calling me.
kiddo.
Yeah,
She's a
she ended
kiddo.
up calling me, hey, Stephanie, do you think I could come stay with you? Yeah, sure, come on over.
I mean, I made a rule as of like last year. I'm taking in no more puppies
Oh, yeah.
because we have a
Well,
lot of room for people, and I've always been that person.
mm,
And I've always been way too giving and way too with no boundaries. Well, not it wasn't the boundaries weren't there. I just had you know,
I started
sure,
having to put my foot down too.
I'll take care of you. I'll absolutely come. I'll help you.
Mhm.
And I realized recently, like I can't. Ready, Jerry?
You get food
Ready? What is it? No
and
more
you
puppies, right? No, we're taking that to mom's house. Don't eat it tonight.
Why?
We're gonna take the cake to mom's house tomorrow. We're having dinner over there. Okay, fine.
taking
Have the
the
cake.
cake to mom's.
Okay, I don't want the cake then.
You don't want the cake at all? You can have a piece.
No.
I thought we were.
Bring back the same cake.
Okay, I don't want to. I don't want to make a cake. Eat the cake.
All the puppies go to mine. I'm the same way though because like for the longest time I was the
I'll just throw it away. I'll just throw away the cake.
oh my god, that sounds like my fiance, honestly.
Eat the fucking cake, Jerry.
No, you ruined it now.
You ruined it by saying you're throwing it away. It's our anniversary, motherfucker. I'm so happy I've been married to you.
4 years.
You 4 years of bliss.
Mm.
Eat the fucking cake.
Not even 5.
Eat the fucking cake.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
definitely married for 5 and that didn't yeah.
We've been together for a long time.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah.
But definitely I learned
I love him. I love my husband. I love my family. It's all good. Woosah. But eat the fucking cake, bitch. Don't bitch. I mean, like, come on. Like, we're going.
tomorrow's a new day.
The fucking cake. Eat the cake.
It's replaceable. It's replaceable.
I'm
I'm
going to cut you a piece of cake.
I don't want the cake now. Brush my teeth.
gonna give you the whole damn pan. In the face. I'd give it in the face. Cake in the face. No. Oh, definitely. Oh, I definitely learned my lesson though. And like I said, like, yeah, I do have one of my sisters that live with me, but it's like she helps me on one level, but I don't rely on her for nothing. You know, it's all me, and it's you know, I can't rely on nobody. You know, kind of thing. Sounds like he was, yeah, blending something.
My husband just wanted to make it very clear that he's getting ice.
Yeah, so.
That too. That's what that was. I haven't heard that in a long time. I have like ice cube trays. Growing up though, I had the freezer with ice cubes.
Actually, this is our first fridge that has ice, isn't it, babe?
What?
This is our first fridge that makes ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Growing up, that's all my mom would have.
Yeah, I know. It's our first fridge that we've had, you know how it goes.
I like my rubber ice cube, like in the the rubber trays.
Oh, they're easy to get out where you like kind of like just push them out. You're like,
yes, I love my rubber trays, and I'm like, quit taking my ice cubes out of this. There's many other ice cube trays. Take out of them ones. Because I'm like, I never have ice when I want.
Rosaling is live right now.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Is she?
I'm not sure.
I was originally going to go live at 8:30 my time, but then another creator went live, and I'm like, man. I was just like, I don't know.
Hold
I
on,
think the other creator is still live, probably.
Yeah. Oh no, she was only there for a second. I don't know what's going on there.
Hmm.
Oh no, she's still there.
Is she? I had never really talked much to her.
Yeah. So I kind of have to. I probably need just for all intents and purposes, kind of head that way. But I wanted.
Do you get the?
To support you.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I'm good. I've already been live for an hour, and we've honestly just kind of been chit chatting, which is cool with me. I mean, probably leave this one
I'm
up.
always here, and I love you coming up on when I do my little stupid silly stuff. And again, all I'm gonna say is release that karma if there's any out there, and you might even know what I'm talking about. Like
Oh yeah,
just
I mean,
go,
I did.
go.
I was in a chat, and I was like, look, so and so's. Then I mean, yeah, they are bringing up what was said about this stuff, but this person said it themselves, okay? Like, it's not like nobody's downing this person. This person claimed that they were sick with a very serious problem, and it's like, then gonna turn around and say, I never said that. I never said that.
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know any specifics. FYI, I'm not involved.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah. I totally understand.
I don't know anything. I don't. I just know, like, if you have anything, it's best if you start something. Start fresh. And
Absolutely.
if
And
anybody,
it's like I
if
was saying
you
to
guys can talk
everybody
more on
that was
Discord
trying to
too.
say, absolutely. And I was just telling them, it's not like they're saying anything bad. They're just saying, look, she's lying. She said here she has this, and here she's claiming she don't, and she never said this. But it's
Oh,
clearly her and her
I have no
voice
idea what you're talking
saying,
about. I don't even know what you're talking. I
oh,
swear to
yeah.
God, I have no idea. So let's not, like you said, this isn't a drama thing, but
Absolutely. But
you got this. You got this, and you can keep it positive, and you can keep
yep.
it flowing. And I'm happy for you. And your daughter's beautiful.
She's like, Mom, I haven't done anything with
She's like
myself
your little
today.
mini me. You have like the same like
I was not
facial
planning
shape.
on people. Definitely was not planning on people seeing her today.
Oh, but no, that's okay. But she'll get more comfortable with it, And I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
she's gonna have her own. Kids are amazing. They bring a lot to a channel, and it's cool. And some people will say that it's bad to do that. Don't exploit your children. I mean, I'm okay
Mhm.
with my situation personally, because if you see my husband, he's gonna kill you if you look at him wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I dare you to show up at my door. I live
Right?
in a neighborhood that's not so friendly, and all my neighbors have cameras, and every one of us has some kind of protection. So good luck.
Well, see, there you go. Like, bingo. Yeah, it's interesting. I know exactly what you're saying.
And I'm the kind
Yeah,
of mama that's gonna protect my own little cubs. So come on, I invite
same
you.
here. Yeah,
All right.
right.
If you have Rosalie's link, maybe drop it. Thanks.
Oh, the
Thanks for
link for
joining
your
me.
channel? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, Rosalie.
Oh, Rosalind's okay. I'll put it on my Discord. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for
I'll
joining
see
us.
you in a minute. Okay.
We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.